Good morning, crypto world. How's everybody doing out there today? The market is slightly going up, slightly going down, but mostly going down. Don't worry about it. A new day is coming, and a new week is coming. And remember this, Bitcoin can surge in a matter of 1 hour or 2, which is a rush. The market's going to turn around. It's just good buy times at the moment, which you can't complain about that. Discounted prices. Bitcoin 79.92 was just over 8,000, hanging right around there. Ethereum 165, XRP at 23, and Bitcoin Cash at 212, Litecoin 55, 42, EOS at 281, Binance Coin at 1513, Bitcoin SV at 8236. Stellar at 0.5, almost 0.6. And going down the list there, Cardano at 0.3, Monero at 56.72. As you can see, the red, everybody that's in crypto right now pretty much knows what's going on in the market. And that's something that will change, but at the moment you're dealing with it. And again, if you have extra money and you can afford to do it, I'm not your financial advisor, but this market always turns around, and it will again. Once this hits a level of Bitcoin that the investors go, that's it, they're in, and it's going to surge. And when it does, because Bitcoin has 67% through 90% of dominance of the market, you're going to see this market just turn around rapidly. Almost 19 billion in the 24-hour, by the way, which isn't bad. And then you've got 212 for the circulating at the moment. Okay, we had a post here on Twitter that was from, let's see, I guess data door got breached. Profile information, including names, email addresses, delivery addresses, order history, phone numbers, as well as hashed and salted passwords. Oh boy. Okay, and let's see. Basically, Crypto World on Twitter put up this. This is why the Apollo Cloud will be the choice for business to store their sensitive information. This feature alone is worth billions, not to mention TPS in the millions coming up next year. Sub-second speeds coming up soon. DEX coming up real soon. And then gives a list in this. And it's loaded up for business stuff. So that would be something that you got to look at there. But I got to do one thing. Let me just get out of Telegram again, because last night they were popping in, and it's good to see the stuff, but when you're doing a video, boy, it can be distracting. Okay, so you've got one of the world's decentralized files, or the world's first decentralized file storage systems. For the first time in history, users and businesses can store their information privately and securely without the risk of being compromised. And there's a lot more there, but that is just a taste. Venezuela has Bitcoin stash and doesn't know what to do with it. Oh, yes, they do. Oh, yes, they do. And what they will be doing with it is paying some bills with it and things like that, but they have to work it out. But they are going to take care of business there. The whole thing is that Bitcoin and Ethereum in the Venezuela reserves that they have their hands on, and companies do, the central bank has decided that crypto can count as foreign reserves. And more and more things are happening. Venezuela, if they're smart, will take care of business with a cryptocurrency. It can be Bitcoin. It can be Apollo's 0% inflation coin. They're stupid not to. Okay, speaking of Apollo, right now over 1 million volume, steady, which is really nice to see. Everybody's anticipating DEX for Apollo, decentralized exchange, and low pricings for it. So that is pretty good. Apollo, by the way, too, is up almost 50% in the last 30 days. People are waiting for the DEX, the sub-second speed. They are working on the Zimbabwe sandbox in Africa and it's on the roadmap for national currency stuff, and it is cooking in Africa. So that's going to be fun to watch. Mall of America to showcase Winklevoss-backed crypto payments. And that is one good place to showcase your stuff. The Flexa startup is going to be featured in there. And that's pretty good for that to happen to them. You've got Binance launched a staking service for coins held in its wallets. Binance is undergoing a series of updates to allow users to stake their crypto holdings. Kudos to Binance. Next week could be the most critical week for crypto yet. This could happen to be the week. The market next week, well, and actually this weekend too, because that's one thing too. Our markets don't close for crypto like stocks, and we don't go into weekend little, what's going to happen on Monday. No, this is going to go and just do what it's got to do to get back. And next week, this weekend leading into next week, yep, you're going to have to see what happens. Will Bitcoin start to turn around? Will the altcoins go with it? Will the altcoins surge while Bitcoin stays? We'll see. Binance helps UK police bring 50 million daily crypto criminal to justice. Leading crypto asset exchange, Binance, again, let's see, unnamed Bulgarian individual pleaded guilty to 5 counts of fraud and received a custodial sentence for his role in numerous phishing scams. The convicted fraudsters created phishing scripts you sold via the dark web. I'm reading it while you are. This enabled other, because I didn't get a chance to read this. This enabled other criminals to rack up a total of 50 million bucks. So kudos that they helped out. And that's tracking those addresses. Now you've got the U.S. SEC's crypto mom. I think we need to be a little less, yes, exactly, mommy daddy. And she is one of the most realistic, and it's good to be, I would say this, it's good to be in the situation where she is there, and that's where the SEC is definitely maturing, and we'll have to see what's what. Do not forget, Apollo has got Digifinex in their stable as an exchange they're going to be going on, and as I said yesterday, Apollo and Digifinex release the listing dates. We need to know when we're going on Digifinex, top 5 exchange. That's going to be a big help to Apollo's volume. It's over 1 million now, but it's going to surge. When DEX comes out, it's going to surge. And then it's going to go over and over. And keep in mind this too. When the DEX comes out, it'll surge on the volume of Bitmart, System Coin, and IDEX. Okay, those are the 3 other main exchanges for Apollo. But remember this, when the DEX goes active, the volume from DEX will be reported to CoinMarketCap. That's a big deal. A big deal. When you have everything that is, and speaking of big deals, and speaking of DEX, yesterday, one of the final steps for DEX was putting in the ETH and PAX addresses for atomic swap functionality. So with the atomic swap peer-to-peer functionality, the addresses are key, obviously, so the transaction is smooth and you know that it's going to happen, and that's atomic swaps for you. So that was done yesterday. They are so close to issuing DEX. I'll shoot them in the head if they don't do it by Monday. All right, that's a joke. This is something where they know they have to get it out, and this is stupid not to get it out. Okay, so there you go. That's coming, and that is easily cashing out to your bank, and you can send it to the spend card with using the Paxos standard coin that is built into this exchange. Starting off with Paxos in Ethereum, and then Bitcoin next. And then you can vote in your coins for any ones you want to vote into the exchange. That's cool. And that's built into Apollo. Sub-second speed. Is coming real soon. The decentralized exchange, we've been waiting almost 6 months for it. Yep, almost 6 months. And that's coming. and I cannot wait. Okay, get him over here. You have the, I could just focus on that at DEX. The chain ID, a function that allows the separation of different types of blockchain networks and its segments to separate and protect against parasitic traffic, respectively to make the operations faster and more stable. The updater, which Apollo invented, is a revolutionary technology that allows our developers to quickly and efficiently add new features, update the Apollo system, speed up the release of new versions, and avoid blockchain hard forks. And that's key. Avoid hard forks. The updater has the ability to update the entire protocol using only a transaction on the blockchain itself. And that's the big one too. Just a quick swing and the whole blockchain is taken care of. You've got adaptive forging, which again, this is for like the most efficient. Besides what they've done with sharding. Sharding is probably the most efficient thing you can do. But adaptive forging revolutionizes blockchain by completely removing the need for wasteful, non-stop block creation and creates a system where blocks are only created and forged when a transaction happens. That's key right there. No wasting of the blocks. The fastest coin, 1 to 2 seconds. Most private, built-in DEX. Apollo banks, decentralized banks, so you can walk in, pay cash, and get Apollo. Okay, don't forget Netcoins. Over 171,000 locations you can get Apollo and use your debit card, which is cool. They're going sub-second soon, and they're the fastest in the world at the moment. They have the most privacy or best privacy with a public option built into their wallet. And remember this, it's the all-in-one wallet, and guess what? It's one of the reasons why the ADF group took and made Apollo a partner of theirs, because of Apollo's independent blockchain and endless features. It was the only and obvious choice to add. And you can read that right there real fast before I change it. The only and obvious choice. And this endless featured blockchain, all accessed through the wallet. There's a reason why I started promoting Apollo back a year plus ago, a year and a half. It's because it's an all-in-one. And it is going to kick butt. With DEX and sharding and Africa, Apollo's innovation is going to rock the crypto world. Plain and simple. They just got to get DEX out to start the flow of it and market it perfectly. And when they do, all I can say is, twing. There you go. Cap that. Oh, can't say that. Okay, there you got this one here. DigiFinex. I'm going to focus on that at the end here. Not at the end, but guess what? This is key to getting competition to Bitmart. And it's going to be the rush to get that going. On system coin to activate in Turkey and have competition to Bitmart and IDEX. We'll have to see what happens to IDEX when all that happens, because the bigger ones will take over. Apollo's platform, go to the website, check it all out, because it kicks butt. It is the most advanced. It is the most dominant. And it's all right there for you to check out and look at. And I'll go back one more time for here so you can see it quickly. See it quickly. And see it quickly. Okay, when you go to the wallet page, you'll have the access to the Block Explorer and the source code and all the downloads and to open up a web wallet. It's all right there in your dashboard. It's right there in your wallet. Remember this, when DEX comes out, download the wallet, test it out, get a few Apollos, do a little exchanging, send some Ethereum in, check it out. Don't forget, register on the Paxos website so you can easily cash out to your bank within 1 to 3 business days. And also too, the Spend app on the Play Store, or the, just put it this way, the Play Store and the Android store, just download them. I should say download it, because when you do it, you do your verification process. Very simple, okay, like you do for exchanges. When you do that, you can order the Spend card for free, and then you can send your Paxos to it. And that is going to be a rush. Okay? So then, the roadmap for Apollo basically shows where they've been and where they're going. They are going where no crypto coin has gone before. True, very true. In Africa, Look at all this stuff, okay? The DEX with atomic swaps, the sharding historic that they did, that is actively working on their blockchain. All that is Apollo. And then next year, DAG, Consensus Protocol, ARKNET, TPS in the 1 million plus, the Apollo Cloud, and Africa cooking big time. Africa is just the beginning of Apollo's national currency push. Because of their 0% inflation coin, they can go into any hyperinflation country and take care of business. Quickly remember this, and one of the Apollo facts that they put up daily on Twitter, mention this. They have all these features on their document page. White paper, technical paper, one-pager, comparison chart, vision, all right there. You have your decentralized bank map. You have your partners. You also have stay tuned for keeping in touch with Apollo, put in your email address, fan store to buy your gear, fax, and yes, technical support. Who else has customer service built into their website for a crypto website? Think about that. And the thing is, Apollo has done this for the last year and a half. So they are experienced, they are the most advanced, and they are going to make a lot of people happy in the world of Apollo. Why? Well, let's just put it this way. We're all in this for good investments. And you have to understand, product and asset value makes the coin. And stocks too. Breaking news on DEX, I'll have it for you.